running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. I'm begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Tried to give you consolation. Your old man had let you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down. Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. I'm begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Make the best of this situation before I finally go insane. Please don't say you'll never find a way. Tell me all my love's in vain. Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. I'm begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. Begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Ooh, yeah. Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. I'm begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Ooh, yeah. Lay low. You got me on my knees. Lay low. Begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Hey, folks. Happy Sunday. How we doing? Got a little some weird notification while I was playing here. Let's see here. Is this playing on Facebook? Okay, good. Because naturally Facebook sent me a notification in the middle of that saying, reminder, be ready to start your live video at 4 p.m. I'm like, I'm in the middle of it, dude. What are you talking about? But since I have comments here from Facebook, I'm assuming it is playing on Facebook. So we're all good. But give me 1 second here. I forgot to share this inside my Facebook group, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm here. There I am, all live and everything. Share. Group. Piano Man Approach, Student Community. Share. Okay. We will set that aside now. All right. Well, let's say hi to some folks and see what everybody's asking for. I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to play this weekend, but I ended up back in town sooner than I expected to be. So I'm thrilled. We may have a smaller crowd today than normal. I don't know, just because people might have expected that I wasn't playing and just did something else. But I'm happy that I'm here and able to do it. So our first comment came from Thomas George. Thomas says, hey, can you play Somewhere Only We Know by Keane, please? Thomas, I took a listen to that song quick before the stream started. It's absolutely doable, but I'm not familiar enough with it, and I didn't have time to listen to it enough times to, it's not so much remember how to play it, it's like to remember how the melody goes so that I sing it right. So I'm putting it here in my queue, and I'll try to familiarize myself a little bit with it. So please ask for it again. Probably not going to try it today just because of my lack of familiarity with it, but it's a cool tune, and guy has a great voice and all of that, so not only will I check that out, but I'll be checking out other songs by that. I don't know if that's a solo artist or if it's a group, but it's cool. So thank you for the request. Thomas also wondered if I could play Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. I will give a crack at it. That is actually originally a Prince song. So, yeah. All right, Bill Hasty's here. How you doing, Bill? How about Get It Right the First Time, or an old fun song you used to play, Working at the Car Wash Blues? Good to see you. Well, it's good to be here. I will try to get one or both of those in today. Thanks, Bill. KJ's here. Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for You by George Benson. Oh, my goodness. One of my sleeper favorites from the 80s soft rock collection. You got it. Definitely get that in there. Thomas says, great performance last week, or 2 weeks ago, rather, of Make You Feel My Love by Adele. Thank you very much, Thomas. And she's always a woman. Well, I appreciate that. Enjoyed doing them both. All right, Robert Montgomery's here. Hey, Steve from Louisiana. Thanks for the entertainment. Do you know any of these Mr. Bojangles? Let me see, Seminole Wind by John Anderson, or Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog, Joy to the World. Yeah, absolutely. I'm putting those in the queue. I'll get to as many of them as I have time for. Robert, thank you so much for the requests and for dropping by. Happy Sunday to you. Zeno J. Rolls says, Roels maybe. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. Says, hello, can you please consider doing a tutorial of the Billy Joel song Temptation? Love from Belgium. Well, that's a good one. I haven't gotten to that one yet. Yeah, I will, I'll think about that as one that I do in the future. I don't do a ton of those anymore. I did a bunch of them early in my tenure on YouTube, but every once in a while I still do a note-for-note tutorial like that, and that would be a good one from the old, the Bridge album. Thanks, Zeno. Appreciate the request. Bronco Jennings, can you play Bruce Springsteen? Well, I don't have a lot of Bruce Springsteen, but let me put it in the queue. I can play clips and pieces of things, so let me see what I can do for you, Bronco. All right, Pascal Poppy wants to hear Nikita, one of my favorite songs ever. Okay, Twist My Arm. I guess I'll do that one for you. All right, it's Don from Saskatoon. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been ages since I've been able to catch a live stream. Really looking forward to it. Well, we are happy to have you with us. Happy Sunday. Sharby, saw the new video drop. Very nice. Hoping you make another how-to video. Oh, yeah. I have. This is a long, the main thing I'm trying to do here, guys, those of you who want more content on the teaching side for YouTube, there is some of that coming for sure. The main thing is I've been trying to develop, in consultation with some other people, sort of a strategy for how, what to put out that will be of the most benefit to the people that are watching, but also that will help read the analytics well enough to get better view counts and, help fuel more sales of my course for new people. I'm thrilled always to be offering new content to the folks who are already with me, but I've got to keep up on all of the stuff that brings new customers. And sometimes you get in the hamster wheel of making content and then you don't take any time to assess whether it's actually serving you. So that's why I've taken a little break from that, but I will be back, and I will be back soon. We are developing a strategy right now so that I can put out regular how-to content that will be to everybody's highest benefit. Okay? So thank you very much. Appreciate that, Sharby. Lucio says, hello from Italy. Let me see if I say this right. Buona domenica e buona musica. I'm sure I said at least 3 or 4 of those things very badly, but thank you for being here. Grazie. Good to have you with us. Hey, it's the Unicorn Girl. How you doing, Ruth? Good to have you with us. Sharby, yes. I didn't cancel my trip to New York. I had another booking come that I just couldn't not do. It was too good. It was I had an event pop up that I couldn't turn down. And so I had this whole trip I was going to go to New York. I was going to fly to New York, and then the same night I was going to fly to Norway for a week to see some people that I've been looking forward to seeing, and then I was going to fly back and spend a few days in New York, particularly in Long Island, and this conflicted with it. So, but I got all of my tickets are credited, and basically they've said, well, yeah, but in order to use the credits, you pretty much have to still do what you were going to do before. So the trip is going to happen. I just have to find another set of dates. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to it. I was bummed that I needed to cancel or postpone it as it was, but what I would really like to do is schedule it around one of the final Madison Square Garden shows and see if I can find a ticket in, because I'd really like to see Billy Joel at MSG before he ends his what's the word I'm looking for, residency there. So yeah, be on the lookout for me. I will be there. Okay, Thunder Road. I have not yet figured that one out. I'm sorry. I've had such a busy couple of weeks. Okay, I apologize. I have got to learn that song. It just keeps getting asked for too often by too many people. Okay, hey, Chris is here from New York. He says, hey, Steve, are you familiar with Elton's The Measure of a Man from Rocky V? Quite inspiring. I do. I don't remember how the verses go, but I remember, and that's the measure of a man. You ought to know. It's a good song, yeah. I wouldn't be able to sit down and play it because I probably haven't heard it in like 20 years. But yeah, it was like the only good thing that came from Rocky V. I'm a huge Rocky fan, by the way, but that particular installment's a little bit of a blight on the brand, I'm afraid to say. Tom Patterson's here. Good to have you with us. Karma Chameleon, I'm on. All right, well, let me see what I can do for you. Nancy's here from Nebraska. Okay, is it possible to do a little part of Tiny Dancer and you singing, please? Yeah, of course. I love that song. And our friend in Saskatoon wants me to do one of my own songs. That I can do. Okay. And Rhonda's joining us from Maine. Good to have you with us. Ruth Hooker says, can you play Allentown or Kiss the Bride? Okay. Good stuff. Okay, I think I've got enough to get rolling here, and we'll catch some more comments in a little bit. Boy, let's see here. Let's do, I'm going to do one of the later requests first here. I haven't played this one in forever. This came out in 1983. This is an Elton John song. This came off of an album called Too Low for Zero. It was a single, and I think it was a hit, but it was sort of more of a minor hit. It was a little overshadowed by two standouts called I'm Still Standing, and I guess that's why they call it the blues. But it was a hit all the same, and I enjoyed it a lot. And it's called I Want to Kiss the Bride, and let's see how well I can remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she looked up and peach in the dress she made. She was still her mama's little girl. But when she walked down the aisle, everybody smiled. Her innocence and curls. And when the preacher said, is there really one here? Got a reason why they shouldn't win. I should have stuck up my hand. I should have got up to stand. And this is what I should have said. I want to kiss the bride. Long before she met him, she was mine, mine, mine. Don't say I do. Say bye, bye, bye. And let me kiss the bride. Yep. I want to kiss the bride. Yep. Underneath her veil, I can see a tear trickling down her pretty face. And when he slipped on the ring, I knew everything would never be the same again. But if the groom would have known he'd have had a fit about his wife and the things we did, and what I plan to say, yeah, on her wedding day. Well, I thought it, but I kept eating. I want to kiss the bride, yep. I want to kiss the bride, yeah. Long before she met him, she was mine, mine, mine. Don't say I do. Say bye, bye, bye. And let me kiss the bride, yeah. I want to kiss the bride, yep. I want to kiss the bride, yeah. I want to kiss the bride, yeah. Long before she met him, she was mine. bride, yeah. I wanna kiss the bride, yeah. I wanna kiss the bride, yeah. All right, fun. Thank you. Appreciate that request, Ruth. Let's just go ahead and knock out your second one. We'll do a Billy Joel song now. This is off of the 1982 album, The Nylon Curtain. Many believe that is sort of his magnum opus. This was the biggest hit on that. It didn't have humongous hits, but it had some top 20s. This was the best performing on the charts. And it is a working class, sort of a love letter to the working class called Allentown 1. Well, let me do a bad impression of the sound effect at the beginning. Well, we're living near in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling up forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with them slow. And we're living here in Allentown, but the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, ha. Well, I'm waiting here in Allentown for the Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers gave. If we worked hard, if we behaved, so the graduations hang on the wall, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real. Iron and coke, chromium steel. And we're waiting here in Allentown, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the union people crawl away. Hey, hey, hey. Every child had a pretty good shot to get at least as far as their old man got. Something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American flag in our face. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, ha. Well, I'm waiting here in Allentown, and it's hard to keep a good man down, but I won't be getting up today. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, Ruth. Much obliged. Love both those songs. All right, Bill. I have not done this one in a while. Let's see here. This is a little bit lesser known Jim Croce number from back in the day. Kind of a jovial little number with some somewhat inappropriate lyrics, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm going to forgive him for being alive in the early 70s, and that'll just be that. Okay, so this is called Working at the Car Wash Blues. Well, I just got out of the county prison, doing 90 days for non-support. I tried to find me an executive position, but no matter how smooth I talk, they wouldn't listen to the fact that I was a genius. The man just said, hell, we got all that we can use. So I got those steadily depressing, low down mind messing, working at the car wash blues. Well, I should be sitting in an air-conditioned office in a swivel chair, talking some trash to a secretary, saying, hey now baby, come on over here. Instead I'm stuck here rubbing this window with a rag, walking home in soggy old shoes. Got them steadily depressing, low down mind as in working at the car wash blues. Well, a man of mine ability should be puffing on a big cigar. Till I get myself straight, I guess I'll just have to wait in this rubber suit washing his car. Well, all I can do is just shake my head. You may not believe that it's true. Inside the Indo Niagara Falls is an undiscovered Howard Hughes. So baby, don't expect to see me with no double martini, ain't any highbrow society news. I got them steadily depressing, low down mind messing, working at the car wash blues. That's right. Don't expect to see me with no double martini in any highbrow society news. Got them steadily depressing, low down mind messing, working at the car wash blues. Got them steadily depressing, low down mind messing, working at the car wash blues. Yeah. Nice. Thanks for the request there, Bill. Okay, George Benson. Sorry, little sort of the transition to the new season is just under beginning, and I always get a little bit of whenever that happens. So let's see here. George Benson. This is one of my, as I said, just one of my favorite sort of soft rock classics from back in the day. Just finding the lyrics here. This is this one's definitely a big block of cheese with some corn on the side, and I don't care because I just absolutely love it. If I were playing this with a group, for the most part, I much prefer when I'm just doing. Occasionally, I'll play something and I'll use like the Fender Rhodes Electric, like that, or even this other version of it, like. And that's really what it would have originally been on. So if I were playing this in a group, I'd probably be on this sound. But when I'm just playing by myself, except for very, very limited numbers of songs, I prefer the sound of it just on piano. So for those of you who are wondering, why aren't you using the electric piano? That's why. All right. And for everybody else, you're going, will you just shut your mouth and play the song? And, well, you had to know what you were signing up for. I'm a chatterbox. Here we go. If I had to live my life without you near me, days would all be empty. The nights would seem so long. With you I see forever oh so clearly. I might have been in love before, but I never felt this strong. Our dreams are young and we both know they'll take us where we want to go. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. The world may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. The road ahead, wait, excuse me, did that wrong. If the road ahead is not so easy, our love will lead the way for us. Just like a guiding star, I'll be there for you if you should need me. You don't have to change a thing. I love you just the way you are. So come with me and see, told you. So come with me and share the view. I'll help you see forever too. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. World may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Da 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 da. One may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. One thing you can be sure of, never ask for more than your love. You ought to know by now how much I love you. The world may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. All right. Thank you very much for that. It's been a little while since I played that one, so probably grade that about a C+, but that's okay. It's a passing grade. When I'm doing these by request things, I always change my scale from like A, B, C, D, E, or A, B, C, D, F, and move over to sort of pass-fail. All right. Thanks, KJ, for the great request. Okay, this one's for Pascal, one of my all-time favorite Elton John songs. This is from the 1985 album Ice on Fire. Hey Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe and never find a warm soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your 10 soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, the human heart a captive in the snow. Oh Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line of time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Nikita, you'll never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line and time. Counting 10 soldiers in their row. Whoa, no, Nikita, you'll never know. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Whoa, no, Nikita, you'll never know. Soldiers in their row. Oh, counting soldiers in their row. Woo. Nikita, you'll never know. All right. All right, let's give a crack to this Sinead O'Connor piece here that Thomas asked for. Interestingly enough, about, I don't know, maybe like 6 years ago, I was approached by an ad agency who was scoping out YouTube personalities. They wanted us all to, they found about 100 of us that they liked, and they wanted each of us to record this song in a certain key, at a certain tempo, and then, excuse me, they were going to take like the 6 or 7 they liked most and cut it together into something. So I made the final 20, and then I didn't make the ad, but it was a nationwide ad campaign. Got a little money for it just for the tryout, though. It was pretty cool. It was a cool thing to be a part of. So, and I didn't apply for it. They just came and found me, which was the way I really like it, because I hate going out and soliciting for work. So It's been 7 hours. So, but that's the last time I played it, so we'll see if I can remember how this goes. I don't know how much this will sound like the Sinead O'Connor version because I haven't heard that in a long time, but this is kind of based on the Prince version they told us to learn, so it's as close as I can get, Thomas. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want and see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing wait, excuse me, I did that wrong. Fancy restaurant, nothing can take away this blues, 'cause nothing compares. Oh, I screwed that up terribly. This has always been kind of a weird song to me. But nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling down. Tell me, where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every woman I see, but they'd only remind me of you. I went to the doctor, guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? 'Cause nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. All the flowers you planted, Mama, in the backyard, all died when you went away. I know that living with you, baby, was sometimes hard. I'm willing to give it another try. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Ooh. All right, closest I can do today. Thanks, Thomas. All right, this is for Amon. A little Culture Club. Karma Chameleon. This is punching all punching all of my nostalgia buttons for hearing top 40 on the radio. I had a habit with my older sister for years of listening to all 4 hours of American Top 40 with Casey Kasem. And then Shadow Stevens after that through the 80s on Sundays. And I recall when this was a big deal. Let me see here. All right, we'll see if I can fake my way through this one. Let me see. I got to remember, how does the verse go? Okay, I think it's something like this. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listened to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Come, 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 chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving will be easy because we like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. You used to be so sweet, I heard you say that my love was an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, you string along. Karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy because you like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Every day is like survival. You're my lover and not my rival. Every day is like survival. But I'm doing that wrong. I don't remember how that part goes. Then it goes, I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Karma, karma, karma. You come and go. Loving would be easy if it colors were like my dream. A red, gold, and green. A red, gold, and green. Come, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. A red, gold, and green. Come, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dream. A red, gold, and green. A red, gold, and green. Had no idea how I was going to end that one. I was like, uh-oh, this is one where I could just sort of keep going forever and be like getting caught in a roundabout in heavy traffic and never quite being able to figure out how to get out of going around it and around it and around it. Okay. Thank you for that request. I appreciate it, Aman. Okay, we have a few more requests still in the hopper, but let's say hi to some more folks, check out some more comments, see what's happening here in the commentary. Asterix says, hey, can you play With a Little Help from My Friends by the Beatles? Absolutely. That's a good request. Haven't done that one in a long time. Okay. Earl wants to hear the Downeaster Alexa. All right. Nice. All right. Blue Ice Cream wants to hear the Stranger. Nice. Joe Sabatino would like to hear Only the Good Die Young. All right. Yeah, I'm doing well, Joe. I just have some allergy stuff going on here. We're good. Thank you for checking, though. Levi says, can you play Here, There, and Everywhere? Oh, my goodness. Yes, beautiful song. Moritz is here. I'm sure you're probably about to go to bed if you haven't done it already. George Harrison's solo song. Okay, I'll see what I can do on that front there, Moritz. Hey, Steve, Mark here from the UK, currently in Spain watching you. I'm halfway through your Piano Man approach. I've learned so much that 35 years of classical piano tuition never taught me. Well, thank you, Mark. The most important thing is that you find the stuff that helps you do what you want to do. You know, I certainly would never say that that traditional piano lessons and classical training is a bad thing. It just may not be giving you the information that you want for what you most want to do. And so there's a place for all of it, isn't there? But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. And I'm going to do a screenshot of this so I can potentially use it as a testimonial at some point. Okay. Hey, Nancy Lenz. Crazy in the night. You're right, I'm not ready, but I am definitely going to look into that. I love her voice. She had a great kind of raspy voice. Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Lucia, mi amiga, in España. Hi, everyone. Hope everything is all right. Not an easy night for me. Tonight, a little music could cheer me up. Uh-oh. goodness, I hope nothing too bad has happened. Keep the faith, mi amiga. Yes, we're going to definitely do Joy to the World. This is the second request for it that I've gotten today, actually. Thanks, Big Ships. Good to have you with us, always. Wheat, like Will Wheaton. Good to have you with us. All right, well, let's get back to some requests here. Tiny Dancer. Actually, let me do one of these Billy Joel songs first, just because I got quite a few of them that came in all of a sudden. Let's do The Stranger, and then we'll do some Elton John, then we'll do something else, and then we'll do another Billy Joel, and then we'll do something else, and we'll kind of try and get through all of these. Now, I'm going to have to fudge the whistle a little bit because I just don't have the whistling range that he did. So forgive that. But the rest of it, I think I can do pretty well. See here. Face that we hide away forever, and we take them out to show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we love to try them on. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it like it's someone else. You should know by now. You've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer. Then I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. And it hurts. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. But We share so many secrets. There are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised? You never saw the stranger. Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Woo-hoo. You've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great one. You may never understand how the stranger is inspired. He isn't always evil. He is not always wrong. When you drown in good intentions, you will never quench the fire. You'll give in to your desire when the stranger comes along. All right. Let's see here. And we had a request for a little tiny dancer. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seems just for the band. Pretty eye, pirate smile. You marry a music man. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand, yeah. Jesus freaks out in the streets, handing tickets out for God, turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano my head, he makes the stand in his auditorium, and turning back, she just laughs. Virgin knows the tune she hums. Well, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near and only you. And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway and lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today, and hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway You had a busy day today. Blue jean baby, Ellen lady, seamstress for the man, pretty eye, pirate smile, you marry music man, ballerina, oh, you must have seen her. She was a dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dance in my head. Whoa, how it feels so real, lying with no one near and only you. You can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway and lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today, and hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway and lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. All right. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Got a couple of good Beatles requests. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit so we don't do the same artist constantly. Thank you very much, Sacha. Appreciate that very much. Let's do, I'll tell you what, let's do this one first, and then we'll do a Billy Joel song, and then we'll do the other Beatles song that came in. Just pulling up the lyrics because every time I think I know the words to a song, and I don't pull up the lyrics, I find out about 30 seconds in, no, I didn't know the song. Okay, this is one of my, probably one of my Definitely one of my top 10 Beatles songs. I think it's one of the very, very best that Paul McCartney ever offered. This is off of one of my two favorite Beatles albums, which was the Revolver album. It's called Here, There, and Everywhere. To lead a battle. Well, let's do a better job with that. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of a hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair, both of us thinking how good it could be. Someone is speaking, but she doesn't know he's there. I want her everywhere. Whoops. Good one, Steve. There, I want her everywhere. If she's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love her is to need her everywhere. Knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere, and if she's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love her is to need her everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Ooh. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there. I wanna be there and everywhere, there, there, and everywhere. All right. Not too bad, except for the part where I completely forgot how the song went, or went to the totally wrong chord. That's okay. That's just part of taking requests. Okay. Thanks, Levi. I love that song. Thank you for giving me the excuse to play it. All right, this is for Earl. What am I doing? I definitely need the words for this. Okay. This is off of an album from 1989 called Stormfront. This is Billy Joel. This is him trying to write a folk song. And he wrote it for the fishermen that he grew up seeing in Long Island. Well, I'm on the down easter Alexa, and I'm cruising through Block Island Sound. I am charting a course to the vineyard, but tonight I am Nantucket bound. We took on diesel back in Montauk yesterday. We left this morning from the Bell and Gardner's Bay. I call the locals here, I've had to sell my home. Too proud to leave, I worked my fingers to the bone so I could own my down easter Alexa. And I go where the ocean is deep. There are giants out there in the canyons, and a good captain can't fall asleep. I've got bills to pay and children who need clothes. I know there's fish out there, but where God only knows. They say these waters aren't what they used to be, but I've got people back on land who count on me. So if you see my down easter Alexa, if you work with the rod and the rail, tell my wife I am trolling Atlantis, and I still have my hands on the wheel. Hi-oh. Now I drive my down easter Alexa more and more miles from shore every year, since they told me I can't sell no stripers, and there's no luck in sword fishing here. I was a bayman like my father was before. Can't make a living as a bayman anymore. There ain't much future for a man who works the sea. There ain't no island left for islanders like me. All right, thank you, Earl. Appreciate that request. Okay, so another request that came in was here we are. With a little help from my friends, by the Beatles, sung by, of course, the best singer in the group, Ringo. So let me see here. This song, when I just got to make sure that I play it in the right key. And so it would be coming out of Sgt. Pepper, So that last that last little bit. Well, Sergeant, hope you really don't know. But I thought you might like to know that the singer's gonna sing a song, and he wants you all to sing along. So let me introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? What do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the... What do you see when you turn out the light? I don't know why I messed that up after playing it right the last 3 times. What do you see when you turn out the light? Can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Yes, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Little help from my friends. All righty. Thank you very much. Little help from my friends. That goes out to Astric. Jovial little tune, don't you think? Oh, by the way, probably a good time to remind everybody that if you're in the mood, I sure do appreciate all of you who throw shekels into my digital tip jars down there in the video description. Venmo, PayPal, both alike. Doesn't matter how much, it all adds up, and I squander it all on things like food and electricity. So thanks for everybody who does that. George Harrison solo song. This is for our friend Moritz, who I know will catch it on the replay in Graz, Austria. And I don't know, this is probably a terrible idea because I've never actually tried to play this song before. I think this is the right key. Anyway, I think this is an incredible tune. It's called Beware of Darkness, and I just was introduced to it again recently because of season 3 of Ted Lasso. There's a very poignant scene where they put this in the back. Watch out now, take care, beware of fallen swingers, dropping all around you. The pain that often mingles in your fingertips. Beware of darkness, beware of darkness. Watch out now, take care, beware of thoughts that linger, winding up inside your head. The hopelessness around you in the dead of night. Beware of sadness. Watch out now, take care, beware of sharp shoe shufflers, dancing down the sidewalks as each unconscious sufferer wanders aimlessly. Beware of lions. Watch out now, take care, beware of greedy leaders. They take you where you should not go, while weeping endless cedars, they just want to grow. Beware of darkness. I know that's sort of an abridged version and all of that, but I made it, and I love that. I love that chord progression. So there you go, Moritz, little George Harrison, post Beatles. All right, let's rock it a little bit here. Jeremiah was both wrong. He was a good friend of mine, yeah. Never understood a single word he said. I helped him drink his wine. He always had mighty fine wine. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do, yeah. I'd throw away the cars and the bars and the wars, make sweet love to you, yeah. Joy to the world, have fun, yeah. I'm a sky flyer, I'm a rainbow rider, a straight shooting son of a gun. A straight shooting son of a gun, that's right. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the world, joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, the joy to you and me. One, two, three. Come out, Virginia, don't let me wait. You can't let the girl, there's not much too late. But sooner or later it comes down to baby, might as well be the one. Well, they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. They never told you the price that you pay, the things that you might have done. Well, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You might have heard I'd run with a dangerous crowd. Ain't too pretty, we ain't too proud. Might be laughing a bit too loud, oh, but that never hurt no one. Come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you the line. Stained glass curtain you're hiding behind. Never let sand the sun. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You got a nice white dress and a party on your confirmation. Got a brand new soul, oh, and a cross of gold. But Virginia, they didn't give you quite enough information. Didn't count on me, you were counting on your rosary. Whoa, 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 they say there's a heaven with those who wait. Some say it's better, but I say it ain't. Rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints. Sinners are much more fun. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Well, only the good die young. Woo! Say, man, the down you all that I could give you was a reputation. Didn't count on me. Did she ever say a prayer for me? Whoa, 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 so come out, Virginia, don't let me wait. You cavalry girl, stop much too late. Sooner or later, comes down to bed. I wanna be the one, darling, you know only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. Well, only the good. Only the good die young. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. I'm going to get out of here a little early tonight. I'm going to play one more song, and I can feel the allergies creating a little bit of more and more cough, and I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a reprieve just because I have more to do this week with it. But I'm going to do one more song. This is in accordance with the request that came in from Don in Saskatoon. He wanted me to play one of my own songs. So let me bring up the lyrics because, of course, I do not know the lyrics to my own songs. All right, this one came out on my most recent collection. It was an EP, an extended play, just somewhere between a single and an LP or a long play, if you will. The EP was called Expansion, but the song is called "You're Beautiful," and it's kind of my favorite one to perform. And I'm not even sure why. This is one of those songs that kind of makes me happy every time I play it. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We'll close the show out with that tonight. And thanks everybody for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4. First time I saw you, I was completely blown away, and I knew some of heaven's finest work was on display. I knew what I felt and what I wanted to convey, but I just couldn't find the words to say. Something about your long blonde hair above your deep brown eyes turned off my brain and kicked my heart right into overdrive. I could not remember ever feeling so alive, so I decided that I had to try. You're beautiful is all that came to mind. I really tried to be creative for you at the time, but when I saw your face, I couldn't find another line. You're beautiful is all that came to mind. I can't believe it worked and that you fell in love with me. 10 years later, going strong, as happy as can be, laughing, dancing, loving one another constantly. Is this real or am I in a dream? And even after all this time, I wonder every day. I hold you close, kiss you deep, I wonder what to say. I wanna be original and maybe less cliched, but then it just comes out the same old way. Well, you're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You'll never know how hard I've tried to find a better line, but when I see your face, it slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. That's right. You think I'd be more clever? You think I'd be more hip? You think I'd have a million words just rolling off my lips? But will do than to tell you just how beautiful you are. Damn, I love you. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You'll never know how hard I'm trying to find a better line. When I see your face, it slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. Yeah, you're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You'll never know how hard I'm trying to find a better line. But when I see your face, it slips out every single time. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. You're beautiful is all that comes to mind. All right, guys, thanks. I'm going to let that be enough for today. All right, we'll be back. Not next weekend. Next weekend, I know I can't be here because my sister ran off, got married last Christmas. She eloped. Nobody knew about it except, well, she didn't even know about it. It was a surprise from her now husband, my now brother-in-law, and they are finally having a party next weekend so that those of us that care about them have a chance to participate in some way. And so I am going to be at that. I have to play some songs and give a toast and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I will not be here, but I should be here the week after that, just like normal, same bat time, same bat channel. So I apologize for having to miss next week. I'm really glad I got the chance to be here this week. And thank you all for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody else, including the musicians, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when this ride comes to an end, so let's leave it all in the field and not have any regrets, okay? Love you guys, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.